Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the final part of TLC's I Love a Mama's Boy following Matt and Kelly. Oh, this one's definitely been a long journey, and I'm happy to say we've finally reached the ending of this crazy story. I just don't even know who Matt is dating anymore. His mom or his girlfriends or... So where we last left off, Matt's new girlfriend Brittany was stalked by Matt's mother Kelly. And by stalked, I mean, she just came out of nowhere, pulled up at her workplace and started interrogating her during office hours. Not to mention, she also ripped out a tree with an ATV. You know what it be, I'ma see you coming out of your house when you do the do. Okay. Point is, she ripped out a tree because she couldn't see Matt's comings and goings, / couldn't see him get down. So all hell's broken loose. Matt and Kelly has talked about this situation, and Kelly has expressed her distaste for Brittany, which has put Matt in a little bit of a crossroads. He now has to decide, is Brittany right for me because my mom doesn't like her? So things have been a little awkward, but Matt and Brittany are finally about to meet up after a slight hiatus. I believe it's a couple of weeks. I'm not really sure entirely, but yeah, let's go and let's see how he handles the situation. Knowing Matt after all these videos I've done, I gotta say, I don't think this is gonna turn out that well. Matt low-key has some of his mom's toxic tendencies, and you'll know exactly what I'm saying as we observe this encounter.
The fact that my mom does not care for Brittany, it's just kind of made me think, how is this even gonna last? I hope this lunch goes well.
I'd like to think Matt is a bit of a fuckboy under the guise of a mama's boy. Hear me out. So they haven't talked in a while, and they could have easily spoken. He could have easily sent a message or given her a call, being like, hey, sorry about all that, maybe we should meet up and talk about things, but hasn't done it. And the last time they met was the time that Brittany slept over. Now, I seem to recall Matt saying that he was taking things very slowly because he wanted his mom's approval. However, they finally got into the bedroom, and he was rushing the step. He was really pushing for it, trying to bypass his mom's distaste for her and really going to get her into the bedroom. And after that one night, they did the, you know what I'm doing? And Matt's mom went totally crazy and ripped the tree out.
I'm bat crazy.
It's not just because Kelly's crazy, but because of that whole situation, they haven't spoken or seen each other since then. So this sounds like a very long ploy for sex, but it just feels like that, brother.
My coworker Vicky is joining us. She's actually my boss.
This will be fun today to see how he reacts to some questions that maybe put him on the spot a little bit.
I don't know where things are going.
This may not go over as well as we think.
Now, Brittany is convinced that she needs to get back at Kelly and Matt by bringing her work mom, her boss essentially, to come and interrogate him. Like I said, communication is key, but if you want to go and try to trap the man, say my relationships, it's about to get real heated real quick. Let me just gonna get hot.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Already the no kiss hug, or yeah, y'all know what's going on.
This is my work mom.
Okay.
I am the work mom.
Okay.
Feel you out and see where you guys are going.
Holy shit, dude, that is the stare of death right there, man. That's like in One Punch Man, when you finally get Saitama to go serious, that's his serious face. Wow! There's so much animosity coming from his eyes, you know what I mean? You can really feel the intensity. Lighten up, man, it's just her work, mom.
What the hell's going on right now? I'm literally walking in here under the impression I'm gonna meet Brittany for lunch, and this woman is sitting here? What?
What the hell is going on here? I was under the assumption that I was going to work, and then my partner's mom comes and shows up and then tries to interrogate me and questions my character and says I got nudes on the internet. I mean, look, I know you're not the one who orchestrated the whole situation where your mom went to interrogate Brittany, but at the same time, you didn't really do much to remedy the situation either, so you never know what's gonna happen.
I'm very upset. This was a planned attack.
My best friend is a master interrogator of every girl I've ever been with. Brittany's interrogation was a little bit different. She's gonna be a tit for tat kind of girl. That can be dangerous.
It's not time for dinner yet. I mean, I agree. Revenge is definitely not the path to go. So being a tit for tat kind of girl is not necessarily the best thing. At the same time, though, the fact that you understand that your mom is a master interrogator of all the women that you date and you don't do anything actively to remedy any of the situations where your mom interrogates your partners is kind of concerning. After all you've been through with your mom, I'm sure this is something that was bound to happen at some point, right?
What are your long-term goals?
I'm not in any rush.
So
Well,
you
for
want
me
to kind
later-
of date other people too, or are you?
So are you dating other people?
No, but you just...
Okay.
This is giving me flashbacks from Kelly's interrogation. Yeah, so are you gonna get my daughter pregnant? You gonna put a ring on that finger? I'm gonna sign a prenup? Huh?
I think he's lying to my face. I feel like he's been avoiding me. That shows me that he's hiding something.
So everyone here is assuming Matt is a bit of a fuckboy. I've kind of put 2 and 2 together as well. I'm kind of on that side. I mean, hey, he hasn't said anything to Brittany in quite a while now. The last time they spoke was when they did the nasty. And he's taken this long to even come forward to say anything about Brittany. And then this the first time he sees her, he's about to lose his shit because he's getting interrogated, which I think is somewhat called for considering you haven't said anything for so long. Brittany thinks you're lying and thinks that you're dating other people. Hell, you could be. You guys didn't make it official. You technically weren't boyfriend, girlfriend, even though it said in the title Matt's girlfriend, but I digress.
Talking about your mom and coming by the office that day.
Would it look bad if I showed up at her job site?
Does it bother you?
Is that your plan?
Yeah.
To
Does
go
she?
after my mom?
No.
Because that won't work.
Oh man, Matt's not even arguing or trying to make sense anymore. This guy is just acting purely on emotion. They start pulling out facts and the dude's like, are you trying to attack my mom? My mom will destroy you, bro. You actually destroy you. The fact that he's answering like he doesn't even want to be there just shows how immature he really is as a person. Dude is getting super defensive, man. It's like he activated his trap card, fucking cried to mommy.
Brittany tried to get into my mom's job. Security would stop her immediately. My mom doesn't work at a little dentist office, so she really wouldn't get past the doors. And the fact that she thinks she's gonna go toe-to-toe with my mom.
Sprinkle a little bit of an insult in there, you know, my mom doesn't work at some dental office. You loser. Like, all right, man, relax, we get it. Your mom works in some high security area, okay? Physically, security, she's being taken care of. And mentally insecurity, she's also being taken care of because she is mentally crazy.
What are your biggest values in a relationship?
I'll answer first.
Okay.
Communication. For me.
Nice. Interrupt her while she's talking. Something I recall Kelly doing to you quite a lot. I guess you're projecting a lot of things you're learning from your mom, aren't you? And also funny that you say communication because I don't think you've been communicating with Brittany the last couple weeks since you got what you needed from her. You know what I'm talking about.
Personally, if you're upset, talk to me about it.
But if the other person, you do express your feelings and they put them on the back burner.
Well, see, you never communicated this with me, that with your boss here, you decided to go at me. This is
Well,
literally
now
worse
here-
than my mom, but
And
okay.
this is
Sounds good, Britt.
Again, you see, now we're starting to see some of those similarities that Matt has with Kelly. He's being very dismissive. He's not allowing anyone else to speak or voice their opinion. He just thinks that he is right. He has created his own little hierarchy system. Whenever his mom's not around, he's at top. Whenever his mom is around, she's at the top. It's just a very unhealthy way of thinking, and it's not very productive or constructive, especially when you're having conversations like this to better the relationship or whatever it is that you guys have, situationship, whatever. But if you're not open to conversation, then you're not really open to move forward, and you might as well just end things right here, which unfortunately Matt kind of does but doesn't do. He does it in a very immature way.
I don't understand you're ganging up on me with Vicky here about not seeing you.
I don't think it's ganging up. I think it's an outsider
don't?
looking. No.
Okay.
I want to protect Britt.
And my mom wants to
Yeah.
protect me, so as you
Right.
grill me, my mom grilled her. This is none of this lady's business. Who the hell are you?
Matt, you need to take a chill pill real quick, man. Yes, your mom protects you quite a lot, so I don't think there should be any problem with someone who is supposedly a mother figure in someone's life to be able to protect her as well. You saying she has no relevance in this conversation is invalid because she does have some relevance now because Kelly went to their workplace. So she disrupted work hours, not just for Brittany, but for Vicky and everyone in the establishment. So everyone in that building is now involved. Matt needs to get a grip.
This is totally inappropriate. And if you want, I'll just call my mom, bring her here so we can all just for a chat.
It's funny that he said this is totally inappropriate and then goes towards a more inappropriate option of conversation, which is bringing his toxic ass mom to this entire conversation ordeal. Oh man. You said you can handle this yourself. Maybe you should stick true to that word and try and handle it yourself, mate.
Anytime I try to involve myself in the conversation, he gets all defensive and upset, and he immediately shuts me down and makes me feel like I shouldn't be saying anything at all.
Well, isn't that a similar pattern we've experienced before? Oh, I had hope for you, bro. I was hoping you would grow from your experiences, but damn. Maybe you're just still going through your fuckboy phase right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna be mad at that, but just make it obvious. Don't lead girls on like this, man.
I haven't seen you for 3 weeks. If you
Brittany, I
have
have
to
text
take
as well. Okay.
text is not the same. If you're not ready and you ignore someone for
I've not ignored you, but okay.
Damn, got laid and then hit the fade, bruh. 3 weeks of not talking. You texted her, okay, but maybe make a solid effort to maybe just see her or even just grab some lunch or something like you're doing right now. I know sometimes distance makes the heart yearn, but I think distance makes the heart burn in this situation. You're burning with rage and it's really showing.
I have to collect my thoughts and think about this. Do you know what the balance is? Her reaction right now is manipulative, to say the least. So I'm gonna leave because I'm in shock.
Manipulative, to say the least. Can't even bring that into the conversation when your whole family dynamic revolves around manipulation. I seem to remember in the interviews that we covered several videos ago that you said your mom likes to lead with fear and guilt. If that isn't prime manipulation, I don't know what is. You trying to put Brittany in her place and to silence her and to invalidate her thoughts and feelings is quite manipulative, if you ask me. I'm just saying, think a little bit before you speak. Anyway, this is the part where I was saying where Matt is going to somewhat break up with her in a very immature way, and that way is to just leave the restaurant without A, paying for his own food, or B, saying goodbye to the people that he was with. So double rude.
Matt is incredibly immature for his age. He's irrational and I am not dealing with it anymore.
Is he actually leaving?
I don't necessarily think Matt is a good person. Nobody comes before Matt.
No. Matt is there for Matt's mom, and then Matt, okay? But the reason you may think that is because you're not on his list, despite saying, let's run it back, that he will be in your corner. And look, he's on his phone. Wonder who he's gonna call first.
This lunch could not have gone worse.
I feel completely ganged up on. Obviously, I'm gonna call my best friend. I have to call my mom.
Oh, really? You feel ganged up on? Well, calm as a bitch. I guess you feel what all your previous partners have felt in their entire lifetime spending with you.
You were literally right about Brittany. I mean, I can't even believe it.
Oh, yeah.
And then her boss was grilling me about how inappropriate you are. And I'm like, why are you here?
Wow.
Doesn't this just sound like a bunch of gossip girls gossiping about BS? Oh my god, you were totally right about Brittany. She's such a bitch. Her and her boss just tried to like pull up on me and interrogate me, and I know you did it as well, but oh my god, it's like they planned it. You didn't plan it with me, so it wasn't like our idea was their idea, and they're so evil. Oh my gosh, they're so manipulative. Dude, you need to get a grip. Okay, the first thing I'd do if I was to get angry about the situation, I'd go on a drive. I wouldn't even want to talk to anybody. I just want to be there with my own thoughts and just sit there and just calm yourself, collect your thoughts. This guy said he's gonna go and collect his thoughts. This isn't collecting your thoughts. This is sharing the feelings you have when you're heated in the moment with someone who's just going to add fuel to the fire because you're a yes man essentially, and they're just gonna hype you up. They're gonna gas your ass up, and this is gonna get worse and worse, dude.
I didn't know you were gonna go to her work and her boss and her plan this. You and I didn't do that.
That's high school.
High school, exactly.
That is hilarious. I didn't know Kelly had the capacity to compare this childlike behavior to high school behavior. Because I'm pretty sure I've been more or less saying that about her and Matt. It's very high school.
She actually has zero respect for my mom. And if you have no respect for her, you're not gonna have respect for me and my relationship with my mom. So I don't think there's gonna be a future.
You know what they say is when you firmly believe something and you believe hard enough, you can manifest it into existence. It's not so much that Kelly's assumption about Brittany was right, but more so that she believed that it was right so much that it got you to believe it as well. And it rubbed off on Brittany the wrong way. The environment that she was being surrounded by, I mean, the fact that your mom ripped out a tree with an ATV just so that she can invade on your privacy, things like that really get to a person and really antagonizes them and makes them think, oh man, I'm really not wanted here. So you ask yourself, wow, why is she so deviant, so evil? Well, maybe it's because you pushed her there. This is her villain backstory. So I guess the most non-high school thing to do is when you're mad at someone is just block them.
So I blocked her on social media. I blocked her number. I didn't want anything to do with her.
Some high school shit, if I do say so myself.
I lost my cool. She asked me if I was seeing someone else.
Were you?
I didn't want to say anything in front of her boss. There was somebody else.
My assumptions were right, Matt. You dirty dog. You dirty, dirty dog. You are a fuck boy. Yes, sir, you are. My goodness. I mean, it's all good to go and date someone else, see someone else, but you gotta tell the person that you were seeing first out of respect. Bro, what? Do you have no honor as a man? Oh, you lost your cool. Yes, I'm glad you can admit it, but that's not the first time that's happened either, is it? Like when you broke up with Kim. Need I live that again? Gosh.
But I didn't cheat on
But
her. She
Matt-
was never my girlfriend, but that's where I didn't
Okay.
communicate anything.
Stop.
When you over-justify or over-explain something, you tend to look more and more guilty. Yes, we get it. You personally maybe did not label yourselves as boyfriend and girlfriend, but that doesn't change the fact that you guys were pretty much dating. Maybe not exclusively, but did you mention to her that you weren't going to date her exclusively? Probably not. That probably didn't come up in conversation. Hey man, you can't say the most important thing is communication and then forget or lack the capacity to be able to communicate these things with your partner.
You should feel bad. I'm very disappointed. I didn't raise a cheater. I didn't raise someone not to be kind in relationships.
Yeah, but you enabled him to do so. You facilitated an environment and space that allowed him to be this evil and toxic. Through the experiences that he sees with you and how you treat the people that he loves in his life, it's gonna have an effect on the man.
Matt, I didn't like Brittany for you anyway. That doesn't mean I didn't like Brittany. It is not right to mislead, to lie, to be dishonest.
Really rich things coming from Kelly. Like, first of all, okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was quick to judge Kelly and say that she didn't like Brittany or anything, but maybe this is her weird way of warming up to Matt's partners, just like Kim. I mean, even though they were somewhat in a good place, she was still very, what's the word? A bit of a dick to her. And I guess that's maybe who she is as a person, and maybe I couldn't see past that. Although Kelly didn't like Brittany, I'm sure Kelly was trying to find, in her own weird way, a way to slowly get used to her or like her or accept her. I mean, if you're gonna be a fuckboy, that is all good. Live your best life, homie. But at the same time, you gotta treat other people with respect. Okay, if you're dating someone, maybe not exclusively, but dating someone, make sure they know your situation and your haps, all right?
Her name is Devon. We met back in 2019, and then I ran into her at the gym. She's older. She has 2 teenagers.
Hey man, I thought you wanted grandkids. Yeah, they step grandkids, but hey, they still grandkids, right?
I can't see myself waiting more than a year to propose.
What?
I already know her ring size. I already know the ring she likes.
Oh, don't you feel it's kind of going a little fast?
If I'm happy, who cares?
I feel like Matt is going through his little rebellious stage right now. He's starting to really see the pattern of why things weren't working. It's that Kelly would deter him from liking his current girlfriend or whatever, and then he would start going deep into thought and being like, wow, what does my mom see? Maybe this girl's not the right for me, you know? But look at his smirk. Look how determined he looks. He's very adamant on just doing whatever the fuck he wants to do, and that is being with this girl Devon, to the point where he's thinking of wanting to marry her, and it's been what, like a few weeks? I don't know, man. Like, dude's head over heels for someone that he barely knows. I think you should listen to your mom about this. Take things slow. If you don't want her to meet her, then that's fine too, but maybe, yeah, definitely take things a bit slower.
Everyone's gonna have an opinion about this. I can care less.
If I don't have the approval from my mom, that's okay. You know what? I'm excited. I'm excited for my future again.
First side, I just want to say, dude, I'm happy for you. If you truly feel that way about this girl and you really couldn't care less about what your mom says, dude, I'm happy, man. That is huge growth. It's really good. I'm really happy for you. Truly. You know me. I love love. On the other side, though, however, you gotta not be a jackass. You say you're not cheating. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, what you were doing was cheating because you didn't cut things off with someone before moving on to someone else. But hey, Matt has done a little bit of growing, so I just want to see where this is gonna go.
Just take it slow.
That's the I don't give a fuck mom look. Like, hey, you're here? Okay, stay here, because I don't need you to talk about anything anymore. I'm a boy now. I ain't no mama's boy, I'm just a boy. I'm the boy. the boy. So we've got Matt's little debrief, but of course we also got to get the other perspective. We get Brittany's debrief, okay? She's gonna talk it out with her friend.
After the lunch with Vicky, I tried to call Matt to see how he was doing, and I realized that he blocked me. After 7 months, I at least deserve an explanation.
Oh shit, okay, wait. Even if you haven't said you're exclusive, dude, at that point, I think you're pretty damn exclusive, man. 7 months. Am I the asshole for not telling my non-exclusive but exclusive girlfriend that I'm dating someone else? Yes, you're the asshole.
I put my little detective glasses on and made a second Instagram. It was the next day after lunch, the lunch of Vicky. He's out at a winery with another girl.
No.
Yeah.
The next day, bruh. This is like the rebound of the rebound. This is like the third bound. Like, bro, you need to bound your ass to one person, dude. Dude couldn't even wait a week.
And it's like 2 tequila shots, and it says something about girlfriends. How long were they dating for her to be his girlfriend, get mommy's approval, all that stuff? Like,
Oh, well, that's the thing. She don't got mommy's approval. Dude couldn't keep it in his pants longer than a day. Wow, that, oh, okay.
I care more about him lying to me. Like, I'm not really upset. Like, it's a concept of you lied to me, you wasted my time, and you were dishonest.
Exactly. That's pretty much what I was saying, you know. You want to do you, do you. She want to do her, you know, do your own lives, do whatever the fuck you want, but make sure that you respect each other and each other's lives and each other's time. That's it. That's all it is, man. Respect. Respect.
Whether we were official or not, we both established that we weren't seeing other people, so I feel like I am at least owed the truth.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, bro. Okay, I was under the assumption they didn't label themselves as anything or express that they were exclusive. Oh, wow. Okay, debunked. So, Matt expressed that they were exclusive. Therefore, cheater.
I want him to know that he did me wrong.
You're gonna hear it whether you like it or not.
Point blank.
Well, I mean, she has every right to, but again, this is just gonna lead to more drama. I'm low-key here for it though, let's go. Okay, so Matt is overjoyed with his new partner, Devon, and at the same time, he's also kind of dreading having to see Brittany again because he's trying to follow his mom's advice and apologize, take accountability. So, that's Matt's side, okay? His mission is to take accountability, apologize, and take whatever Brittany is gonna throw at him. I'm thinking he's gonna lose his shit and get defensive. And yeah, here we are, the final conflict.
I've been avoiding having this conversation with Brittany. It's a hard conversation to have. I've talked to my mom about this, and she said, I probably do owe Brittany some kind of explanation.
I'm sorry, you probably? The fact that he's going into it with that kind of attitude already tells me where this conversation is headed.
I asked Matt the day we had lunch with Vicky if he was seeing someone else. He said no. The next day, my coworker tells me that he's out with a girlfriend getting wine.
The power of social media, Matt. Matt, you're 31 and you don't think people can investigate your account? Private yourself, bro. I'm not trying to teach you how to cheat or be a fuckboy, but hey, use some common sense. That's all I'm saying.
Hi.
Hi.
You look nice.
Okay.
Give you. Okay.
Oh, Brittany is in savage mode and I'm here for it. I love it, but you called for that one, Brittany, but that was oddly hot, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Okay. I should talk to you a little sooner. I felt your little stunt with Vicky was very rude.
Great start, Matt. Great start. That's great. How to apologize 101. Stop by blaming the other person.
You and I have never been exclusive, never boyfriend, girlfriend, and I kept it that way because I was testing to see what I wanted.
Dude, you were testing the water for 7 months, bro. Fuck, you gotta swim at some point. What are you, dipping your toes for 7 months? You got some pruny-ass feet at this point. Come on, bruh.
I blocked you because you're a child.
I blocked you guys back so you couldn't investigate me.
My mom was right about you. All my friends were right about you. You're literally full.
No, I'm not done.
Shit's getting hot again. Okay, listen. I don't want to have to like pause and talk about every little thing, but look, Matt, blocking someone unless they're harassing you constantly, That is a childish move, especially when adults work things out through communication, bro. And that's the last thing you're doing right now. Supposedly you are an adult, but you're not communicating. You're blocking people because you are taking the coward's way out. And he didn't even explain his situation, didn't take accountability, said that she's full of shit and gapped. This is pretty much Kim 2.0. This is the Kim breakup all over again. He blows up and just becomes an absolute man-child. Really, brother? Brother, dude.
Matt is the most vile person I've ever met. I would love to look him in his face and
spit on it, you dirty dog.
Devon?
My girlfriend now?
Devon?
That is her
Yeah.
name.
A day after you blocked me, Matt? Why won't you be a man?
I didn't cheat on you.
Just admit it.
Now that all the information, all the facts are being presented to him, he can't even stand there and take it like a man and then just say that he's wrong. He's wrong. Yes, you do know her name. Devon. Yes, that is my current girlfriend. Yes, I was seeing her while we were somewhat together. Yes. Dude, those are all facts. You know that someone's guilty when they're refusing to say the things that they've done, but yet when someone brings up the things that they've done, they're quick to dismiss it.
and he still can't put his big boy pants on and just confirm that he cheated on me.
I deserve an explanation.
You stalked
Yes,
her.
you did.
Stalked her. You
I
weirdo.
blocked-
So Brittany's a weirdo for stalking, but your mom isn't a weirdo for stalking? Hypocrite city.
You're just all riled up. You stay the hell away from my family.
Bye.
Bye, Britt. Hey, guess what, Brittany? There's only one Brittany, and it ain't you, hun.
What?
I'm sorry, she's riled up? I guess it takes one to know one, right? That was really what you were gonna leave this relationship at? Golly. Could have said a billion things, bro, but the one thing you went for is comparing her to someone extremely famous. I'm sorry, but you don't have a chance to be with that Brittany either, dude.
He has huge mommy issues. I mean, their love for each other is borderline.
Sexual. Alright, so now we've closed the chapter on the whole Matt and Brittany situation, but now, my god, there is another woman in Matt's life, and it's not Kelly, I'll tell you that much. It is Devon, the new girlfriend, the one with teenagers in her life.
I did something that I don't do and I fell in love fast.
I'm calling cap on that one.
Hi, I'm Devon. I do home loans and I'm dating Matt. After not seeing each other for years, we met up for drinks and both kind of figured out at the same time that, hey, I like this person.
Really? Well, Devon, tell me, what do you see in Matt? I mean, it's cute, you know, they're head over heels for each other. I'm happy for them, but when one door closes, I guess another one opens. Or in his case, he was already opening doors in another house while he left the door open in the previous house. Like, dude's a daytime robber.
My mom's come in between relationships in the past. She's been a problem.
His relationship with his mother doesn't bother me.
It's kind of cute though, you know, like they're laughing about the fact that Matt's mom has come in between his relationships. And I think it's through these relationships he's now learned and grown from it and understood that maybe I need to worry about my own opinion for once and do a little bit of thinking for myself, which is what I've been saying this whole series, bro. Think for yourself.
I'm honestly really close with my kids. My kids are a package deal with me. And so it all has to fit.
I guess there's some compromise that needs to go both ways. Still having trouble figuring out if this is going to work or not, but at the same time, you know, fingers crossed. I really don't want to have this guy go through some more BS, especially at his age, you know, it'd be nice. Everyone, as a man going into your 30s single, is never a fun feeling. Depending on where you are in life, obviously, situations are different. If you're killing it in your career, and then, you know, kudos to you. You know, everyone needs to be in a relationship, but in general, it is a sad feeling.
But we weren't looking to meet each other. Neither one of us went into this intending for it to be a thing. But when you know, you know.
Sometimes that's all that really matters. Like, I'm a firm believer of when you know that you're in love with someone, then you know. Like, for sure. I can definitely resonate with that. And I'm glad that they went into it without any expectations and they're just going in to scope each other out and keep it in the confines of just their relationship. And that's what's gonna help develop this so much more. Fingers crossed you don't fuck this one up too, man. Come on, dude.
I don't want to figure out dating with you. I want to figure out life with you.
I'm excited about the idea of doing life with you.
If I had to explain what this like magic is that I feel, it's basically that I found my partner and I'm just happy.
I'm happy for you that you found your partner and that you're not asking questions like, will she accept my mother?
I see Matt pulling away a little bit right now. I don't like it. I can't help but feel the way I do.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
I want to feel sorry for her, but it is also based on all the things I've witnessed. It's hard to feel sorry for her. If it's any time to feel isolated, Kelly, it's now, not when Matt was kicking you out so that he could have some alone time with Brittany. Now is the time you should be feeling isolated, which I'm sure you are feeling. It's those realizations that she has, that she understands and is conscious about the fact that she wants Matt to be out there, to be living his own life, but she herself can't let go. That's why I say both Matt and Kelly, they both have their own personal issues to deal with. However, Matt is slowly doing it, albeit in a very toxic kind of way. Maybe hang out with your husband a bit more, all right? Just maybe you can change Pat's name to Matt. I don't know, man. Whatever works for you.
Does Matt get this? Does Matt get the happy ending? Is this the beginning of my last actual love story here? Is it happening?
Oh, crikey, bro. This guy's as dramatic as Kelly, man. I'm sure he's tired of going through the sadness and the pain, albeit self-inflicted to some certain degree, but I can understand why he's saying the things he's saying. Yes, we all deserve a happy ending. Still don't think you atoned enough for your sins towards your previous partners, but
it's just how my life was supposed to go. I think that my mom is going to have some adjusting to do.
You can really truly see the growth now. The fact that he was able to say those words, but it brought him to tears almost. It shows how emotional that he was getting. The fact that he does understand that his needs do come first. They do come before his mom's.
I feel like there's always going to be room under mom's wing for me, but Devon might be the one that takes me away.
That's how it should be. You shouldn't ever need to cut anyone out of your life, you know? Like, when you have a life partner and a wife, a spouse, whatever it is, yes, they should take priority, but it doesn't mean your parents, your mom, your dad, they disappear out of your life. You can still make time for people. If you truly care about someone, you'll make time for them. So it ends quite anticlimactically, and we go to a little slide here that says, Matt and Devon are very much in love. Matt is looking to move off of his parents' property and into a larger home with Devon and her 2 kids. Kelly does not approve. And then it also shows a picture of them all happy and lovey-dovey. But hey, I guess it all ends pretty happily, I guess. I mean, I think any girl that gets to get away and survives the onslaught of Kelly and Matt gets a happy ending, although they get emotionally scarred for a little bit. I'm sure Brittany is better off now. Kim is better off now, but I think this is the way it was meant to be, like Matt had said. Although Kelly does not approve, I mean, it is true, he's moving quite fast. Not only is he dating someone without telling his mom, he's planning on marriage, he's planning on moving out. After 6 long parts of just lots of emotion, lots of WTF, lots of eye-opening, jaw-dropping moments, we're finally at the conclusion of TLC's I Love a Mama's Boy in Matt and Kelly's perspective. What have we learned from all of this? Well, I think we can clearly say that it's fine to consider your parents, your mom's opinions, but I don't think they should ever dictate how you should live your life, which is what has happened with Matt's previous relationships. He lets his mom's opinions influence the way he thinks about them, and he doesn't really listen to himself. And now that we've reached the end, we can see that he has made that growth. As for Kelly, her issues stem from a more psychological standpoint. You know, obviously there's the thing that she talked about in the interview where Matt had almost passed away. So she has trouble letting go, and I get that. But her dismissing those emotions of hers is essentially the root of her problem. She needs to get to the bottom of it, talk it out, and figure things out for herself so that she can happily move on as well, and they can just flourish as a big old family. To wrap this all up, all love to you, man. All love to you, Devon and Brittany. I hope you find yourself a wonderful man, woman, whoever, you know, whatever. You're still young, very beautiful, and you got a good head on you, so I'm sure you'll do just fine. Yeah, well, this is the end. I feel kind of weird now that I'm ending it. I was just on this journey for so long. If anything ever comes up, I will definitely look into it and definitely cover it. And if you guys want to see more, make sure you leave it in the comments and tell me if you want me to cover it. And also, leave some suggestions of what else you want to see. Otherwise, thank you so much to everyone that has joined me on this journey. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys, and I honestly appreciate it so much. I appreciate all the love and the people that are coming back. Got no words for you guys. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like. And if you guys want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button as well. You know we be coming in hot with the videos. And let me know how you guys think about this whole situation in the comments as well. Did Matt deserve his little happy ending? Did Brittany deserve more from Matt? You know, let me know. But until next time, guys, much love. It's your boy LV, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Wish you were here right